Hi, this is Jordan Pickering at RNN Group, and what I'm doing is a little bit of an overview as to the new quality strategy for driving TLA within the organisation. So for those people who have not been able to attend a meeting or are new to the organisation, this is basically an overview of how we are wanting to improve teaching, learning and assessment and sequencing across the organisation. So this is a little bit of a roadmap, and we'll talk you through the roadmap as we go along, just to make sure that you're fully aware of how we're going to do that. So our vision then, as you can see, the journey approach, what we want to do as an organisation is within the time frame of 25-26 is move from consistently good to great within that time frame. As you can see, it's not going to be a short trip, it's going to be a long journey, and we're using the roadmap metaphor to show that everyone is on the same journey but to the same destination, but people will get there at their own pace as well. So how this roadmap starts, or how we start the journey, is what we're doing is we'll be doing what does excellent TLA look like? We will present and deliver a session on what excellent teaching, learning and assessment has, as well as the sequencing standpoint. But also as well is we'll be demonstrating those behaviours within those sessions as well. So it will be a doing session, and you will need to be make sure that you do attend one of those sessions if you can. And as well, like we said, is we're kind of moving to a cultural reset, which is in regards to moving to a more coaching and mentoring process within the organisation. But ideally, what we want to also incorporate is high quality teaching strategies with a trauma-informed lens, so we're taking those elements into consideration. Once that session has been completed, what you'll do is you'll do your diagnostic, and this is basically just to review and reflect on where you're at in relation to TLA and identifying what your strengths and areas for development are. And within those areas for development is then the opportunity that the quality team or any other teams can support you with those areas for development. Just want to mention as well, this is not in relation to linked to a capability standpoint. It's about moving and changing the shift and the culture towards being even better if, and it's about moving towards about can we do things better, more efficient, and just trying to put the focus around continuous professional development. So we've got the traffic lights, and again, we're not using this as a RAG rating system, and it's not in the aspects of somebody's at red, somebody's at amber, and somebody's at green. It's just about the types of support that we can offer within those. So as you can see on the red, what we want to do is that's like a stop, give some support on the basics in relation to focusing on sequencing, assessment, adaptive teaching, and feedback as well. So that'd be 4 core sessions on those elements. Then we move on to the amber, which is more bespoke training, and you can self-refer if you wish to enhance your TLA practice. This also could be identified from CMs, CTLs, SLT, but ultimately it's about refining those areas for development. Again, the support doesn't have to come from the quality team. This can also come from the MIS team if it's to do with systems such as Pro Monitor, Pro Solution, CERT training. And we've also got the digital team as well in relation to that. And Jason Thomas's team can help. And then the green, all tutors are beginning the journey and embedding excellent TLA practices and principles, which is brilliant. And what we'd like to see within the green is those people are doing really well and consistently great, supporting others within not only their departments, but in and across the organisation. So as you can see on the journey, we've got long winding roads. We've got pit stops, which is like, again, another opportunity for CPD. There might be something that you identify later on down in the line and you think this is something that I want to work on. And we can support that. We do have a catalogue of CPD sessions that are available, and with the CPD log, it's not an exhausted list. It's something that we can always build on as well. So if there's anything that we've not got, and you're thinking that that's what you want to have a look at, then that's great. We can do the research and then we can help you with the development of those key areas. But this will focus on a wide range of elements in relation to teaching, whether it's effective questioning, whether it's adaptive teaching, whether it includes the trauma informed and the resilience aspect. We can do sessions on those. Okay. One of the other aspects that we're looking at as well is we have how to, which is Theory Thursdays. So the Theory Thursdays have been adapted slightly. So Theory Thursday was a range of elements that was uploaded onto the college's portal page, where people could access new materials and new elements. What we've done is we've tweaked it, where we've used the learning community, which was how to, and we're making that Theory Thursdays, because how to gives you step-by-step guides on a wide range of teaching, learning and assessment materials and practices that you can go and try out. And then that very nicely leads me on to the roundabout, which is the Try It Out Tuesdays. And then what we'd like to see is there anything that you see in how to, when you've got your opportunity to do Theory Thursday, is trying it out in your classroom. Now, it doesn't have to be a Tuesday, it can be any day. It's just that we like to use that because it's got a nice little ring to it as well. What we also want to do is we want to support and encourage and reward engagement of people taking part in CPD. So we've created like a bronze, silver and gold badging system. Now, again, it's nothing to do with saying that you are a bronze teacher, or if you get your silver, you're a silver, it's a gold. We want to just recognise participation and enthusiasm for developing yourselves. The structure for the bronze, silver and gold will be available in relation to what you need to do in order to achieve each stage and each milestone, and that'll be accessible in the Google Classroom. Finally, just another point as well is we've got something called I've Heard a Whisper, and this is where individuals within their teams or department areas or CTLs again or SLT, and it's about identifying and recognising people that are going the extra mile in relation to teaching, learning and assessment. So what will happen is you'll get a little card on your desk that says I've heard a whisper, and you also get a whisper bar as well. But if you don't eat chocolate, or if you want something else, those people that will nominate you, they need to make sure that they give us a heads up of to what you would prefer instead of a whisper bar. So again, like I said, you go through the journey, you might need more pit stops, you might need less, but that's there for you. But ultimately, as you can see there, and we're working its way towards 26, 27, because we don't know what that's going to look like yet. But ultimately, we'll be creating the foundations and moving towards what 26, 27 looks like, and how this strategic strategy is going to or might amend in order to ensure that we are making sure that everybody is consistently great. Okay, so again, also as well, you'll have opportunity to have a look at the what's involved in the Excellent TLA session, the sequencing model, which links to the RED training and support, and the CPD log of the wide range of activities. Just a reminder that lesson observations, we will not be doing lesson observations. They will not be coming back. There will be class visits. We will not stay longer than more than 40 minutes, because if it's more than 40 minutes, it's classed as a lesson observation. But what we want to really do is go in and see people really trying and practicing these new strategies, or reaffirming these new strategies, to show that excellent TLA is occurring throughout. The only people that will have observations are PGCE students. And again, from a developmental standpoint, you can have a lesson observation, but it'd be more of a critical friend coming in and just having a discussion about what we're seeing, rather than it being a lesson observation on capability. So that is the TLA strategy as it stands. If you have any further questions or want anything clarifying, please contact the quality team. But ultimately, this is a real positive thing, because we're moving back towards a coaching and mentoring culture where it's about development of you as individuals and wanting to be even better at what we do. So thank you for your time.